The central government still hasn't released THA funds. TEMA takes a look at the evolution of information technology and a hands-on approach to renewable energy by the students of Speyside High School.
InfoUpdate,
bringing you the latest news, views and reviews,
along with responses,
comments and events
affecting you.
Brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
The Tobago House of Assembly still hasn't received its allocation for this fiscal quarter. The Assembly is owed over $100 million that's needed for some of the island's development projects. Omadara Mills has that story.
The 20% shortfall in budgetary allocations for this quarter has forced the Assembly to scale back on development programs, while the THA is also concerned about its ability to pay for goods and services and to meet outstanding wages for teachers and other public officers following successful negotiations. According to the Secretary of Finance and Enterprise Development, Joel Jack, the Ministry of Finance and the Economy is yet to explain or rectify the shortfall. Mr. Jack said he contacted the line minister, who indicated he was on his way to cabinet but promised to have his permanent secretary call. Mr. Jack said he's yet to hear from anyone. The secretary said the issue shows how important it is for Tobago to achieve self-government. Self-government, as envisioned by the THA, allows the Assembly to fund its own projects and gives it a greater say in the island's financial affairs. In the meantime, the Assembly is assuring Tobagonians that it will put measures in place to lessen the fallout from this lack of funding. I'm Omadara Mills for InfoUpdate.
The Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TEMA, will host an expo highlighting the evolution of technology. The Contingency Planning Officer, Malara Agbekor, says the aim is to look at everything from the telegraph to modern high-tech cell phones.
We're actually inviting a lot of our stakeholders to, under the overarching theme of innovating together, the past, the present, and the future. So we're showing how ICT has moved throughout time and what we would expect in the future.
Ms. Agbekor says that the exposition will also look at the important role ICT plays in the operations of TEMA and the community as a whole.
At the expo, we would like everyone to have a really good experience knowing that even though you may not see ICT being used, it is being used. It underpins almost everything we do in society.
The exposition will be held on Monday, May 18th at the Gulf City Mall, Lowlands. Depending on who you listen to, saving the environment is an expensive venture. But as the students of Speyside High School found out, there are cheap, easy-to-do alternatives, Davia Chambers explains.
Sustain T&T, an NGO dedicated to education, information exchange and the promotion of sustainable living, collaborated with the THA's Comprehensive Economic Development Plan Secretariat. They organized a friendly competition to challenge students of the Speyside High School to create functional ovens out of recycled materials. The students were taught to use mirrors or foils to harness the sun's energy and trap the heat into boxes covered with plastic for basic cooking and baking. One of their supervising teachers, Keon Orr, explains.
The renewable energy education project is important because it aids to help children to understand that like in our country where we burn natural gas in order to produce electricity, that there's some kind of alternative to it. Since oil and natural gas will run out at some point in time, alternate should be considered.
Project coordinator of Sustain T&T, Dara Marie Rage, says her organization hopes the project will leave a lasting impression on the students.
It's a three-part project, and it's geared towards raising awareness about renewable energy issues in schools and also opening up the students' minds about possibilities for their futures. So starting projects within their own communities, within their schools, giving them ideas as to what possibilities they have for future careers or to move on to college-level education.
The students submitted several fully functional ovens that were used to bake bread and several food items. Rushad Arthur won third place, Okeltic the second prize, while Nirel Janoon won the prize for the coveted first spot. I'm Davia Chambers for InfoUpdate.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I am Lois Vincent and you've been listening to InfoUpdate.